I thought that actually I was so nervous as well, but I thought that it was something that we have to try and like, try to represent like the love story and like to open to the worldwide, something like that. Because I never thought that we're gonna have much fans like this. Yeah.
Let's start at the very beginning.
Yeah, sure.
Is it true that you meet for the first time in just a normal conference room?
Yeah, that's true.
This
Yeah.
my first time.
So before that, I was already working as an actor and an artist. However, this was my first project as a lead role, and this was also his first project.
Yes.
As an actor as well. So
Really?
Yeah.
we got into a conference room with a couple of other actors, and at first, none of us were really sure what we were there for. We just knew it was this like project that needed 2 leads and needed a supporting cast. So we were basically there to like talk with the directors, talk with the producers on what characters there are to play, and where exactly will we fit in within this story, or if we will not fit in within this story or not. And that's how we first met at first, is that we didn't even know we were going to play with each other.
Yeah.
What were your first impressions? Did you even have an impression of each other at first?
Like with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. At first when we were start casting at that time, I just felt like the chemistry, was because before I started all of this entertainment, right, I was a really shy person. That's why like before when the director gave me the script, I was so nervous, and I imagined that how could I will like show or try to represent it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Studio's still coming along. We're still working on it.
Yeah, but later after I play with him, I can feel like, yeah, we are much closer, something like that. I don't know how to explain, but
So,
yeah.
do you remember the first scene that you did together in that
Yeah.
conference room?
So we had 2 separate days, right? The first time we saw each other was in a conference room. I didn't think we really had any impressions of each other because we were just in the conference room.
Yeah.
But we also had a second day where we did like table reads, and we had like a chemistry test
Yes.
with each other. I remember when we were there, right? At first, it wasn't me. We kept switching like partners around, and I was in the waiting room and I was watching them, and then he kept laughing. He kept laughing when he was playing with other people.
Yeah.
When he was in the scene with other people, like they took a look at each other's faces and they kept laughing.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that? Like, could you just not take the relationship seriously?
No,
You couldn't believe it?
At that time, I thought that it was something like I cannot concentrate. You know what I mean, right? It's like when I was doing casting with other actors, I cannot feel like anything. Just his face and trying to like exchange the script, something like that.
Yeah, because it
that's-
was also your first time as an actor.
Yeah.
Right? Or your first audition, your first everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about. What drove you to that audition? Like, what pushed you there to begin with?
Actually, when I was in university, right, I never thought that I would have be in this industry at all. Just like someone contact me and then they want me to do like casting, something like that. So then, yeah, I thought that it is a really good time and great opportunity. That's why I start doing this. Yeah.
What was the first scene you guys did together?
I'm thinking it's been quite a few years.
I mean, yeah.
อ๋อ
มันคือซีนที่เรานั่งอยู่บนเตียงสักอย่างหนึ่ง
แล้วก็ผ้าห่ม
Yes.
So the first series we acted together was a romantic comedy.
Yep.
And they had us audition a comedy scene, right? It was the 2 main leads together, right? My character was in the bedroom, like partially naked. This guy barges into the room. I cover myself with a blanket, right? He has no idea I'm half naked under.
Yeah.
So he's just like, why are you like hiding under the sheets? Why are you hiding under the blanket? He just pulls out the blanket. Yeah, that's the scene. So like that was why like at first he couldn't stop laughing with the first few takes, because we were trying to get the energy going in that room. Yeah.
Do you remember when the chemistry clicked? Did it click there in that room, or did it take a minute?
I think it clicked in that room.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's because that I can hold my laugh. You know what I mean, right? Because when I cast with other people, I cannot stop laughing at that time because I think it's something that, like funny. Like I cannot,
It was a funny situation.
yeah, funny situation. But then when I start to play with him, I can feel like can concentrate. Yeah,
You believe the moment.
yeah, I believe the moment at that time.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
Because with a lot like comedy scenes, right? As an actor, right, or as a character, the situation is funny to the audience, but it's not to the character, right? And I think that he had that like revelation moment when we got in the scene together. So it was pretty lucky for
Yeah.
us both as well that we found chemistry pretty early.
I'm gonna say you guys have famously not got along at first. You've told that story.
So is that real?